The communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you.
Prepare for it!
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Hey, buddy.
I love it. Kristen, how are you? Happy Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. And we're coming live on a Tuesday.
Yes, I'm doing well. Good to see you again. I just got back in town, as everyone knows, just the other day, yesterday. But yeah, it's so good to be back, have our next show. So I'm excited.
Hey, how was your trip back? I heard you had to have a lot of delays going back. How was that?
Yeah, luckily I'm probably like the only weirdo that likes airports and doesn't really care. I just dealt with it. I'm like, oh, well, what are you going to do? They did delay my trip from California to, it was going to be a straight shot too, all the way back to Fort Lauderdale, but no, they delayed it. And then I got an alert on my phone saying that the next flight out is in the morning, which would be Monday. And I'm like, that's not cool. Like, I'm fine with flying to like Miami. So then I went up to the guys, right? And they're like, yeah, we have one to Miami, but you're going to have to make 3 stops along the way. And it's going to take you about 12 hours. I'm like, well, it's either go sit in a hotel room or 12 hours on a plane. I'd rather fly than be in a room. So that's what I did. Yeah. It was fun, actually. I would do it. I don't care. Like, it was fun. I'm glad to be back, but I had the best time. I loved seeing little Avery Grace. That was just so fun, just to see you guys in person again. It was so heartwarming, healing, beautiful time. So thank you.
It was a beautiful time. We were glad to have you out. We had some fun, and you'll be back out soon for sure.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Yep. It's going to be sooner. I would say before fall. Definitely making it happen.
Absolutely. Yep. It was a beautiful time, beautiful week. And we're going to get right into some hot-hitting content, Kristen. A lot of people are wondering, what is up with the Epstein files? What's the big cover-up? Is there something happening behind the scenes that we don't know about? So we're going to pull some cards on that today for sure. And before we get into that, Kristen, what days do you usually go on live? Because I know scheduling got a little mixed up because you were out here in California. And then we'll go ahead and kind of reveal what we're doing moving forward here on the channel together.
Yes. So normally it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the mornings. But as you all know, I was traveling. I got back at like 2 a.m. Monday, my head wasn't there. My heart wanted to do it, but I couldn't. But going forward, I do believe that Jason and I will be on Sundays. That will be our day. And then during the week, yes, I will be on solo during the week, probably keeping the 3-day thing. But since we'll have a Sunday show, you don't typically want to do a Monday show right afterwards. You want to let it play for the algorithm of YouTube. So you probably will see me most likely on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. Yes.
Love it. Beautiful. We love it. Yeah. So we'll be here live every Sunday at 3 o'clock, going over current events and some drama. And any kind of super chats that the people need to have answered, we'll go ahead and answer those here live on Arcana Shores. Love it.
I do too. I'm excited. This is fun.
Kristen, I know we just had a full moon past week. I think it was on Wednesday or so. Can you give a kind of a general reading? We're going to kind of combine kind of what is to be expected this week for the collective, and then we'll get right into the hot content, as they say.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to do that. Yeah, definitely. I want to see what this screen will do. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to learn. Not really sure. Sorry, Jason. Where'd you go? I don't know how to. I guess you guys could see it. So we're just gonna do it this way. But yeah, let's see what's in store for the week. All right, you guys will be able to see the cards a little bit. as we try to learn how to display them the best. But here we go. What do we have in store for this week? And yes, we had that full moon of Capricorn, my favorite, this past Wednesday. A lot of endings for a lot of you, for all of us. A lot of endings of toxic energy, cycles, things that no longer serve us. But this was a major one. Just a little astrology. So it was 800 years ago, Capricorns, especially the Capricorns, cardinal signs, most of you out there in the chat. Just this is astrology, but 800 years ago, karmic cycles were set in place. So challenging 800 years for those cardinal signs, the most challenging. So of karmic cycles, loved ones, family members, soulmates, all of that, the most toxic karmic had to be broken. This is the first time in 800 years for all the cardinal signs. Mostly the Capricorns getting hit the hardest.
Yeah.
Basically defeating that devil once again, but once and for all is what this big major full moon was all about. So I just wanted to say that because that was huge. I felt it. A lot of you that reached out to me felt it. So, and then the cards, what they're showing me right now, we have victory. I mean, this is a home run. If you're going to play baseball with the tarot cards, we have a whole home run here. So victory, 8 of Pentacles, and then the Temperance card. So this is showing me as we move forward this week, after you just went through that major full moon energy, everything that you've been working towards in your evolvement, trying to work on yourself, your self-love, and really choosing yourself over things and sacrificing, your happiness for others or your self-worth. If you've been sacrificing your self-worth, that's what I'm seeing coming into play this week as you're coming back out of that full moon energy. This week, it's like we're finding that balance and that harmony with the Temperance. We're all feeling tempered, balanced within our own skin, comfortable within our own skin. We feel liberated because something was released. And if you didn't get a chance to release it yet, and maybe you're still on the very root end of it, of letting something go, you will. You definitely will. You're just probably not over it yet. And you will feel this victorious inner peace. It's a healing. It's rejuvenation of the soul is what will come through with all of this. So whatever it is that you're ending, and for some of you, if you're not a cardinal sign, it could be something simple. It could be just a habit that you've had. But mostly the cardinal signs right now, major shifts, major energy shifts and closings and moving on to a whole new chapter. So all the hardest, challenging, defeating the devil, defeating things that maybe, addictions or people in your life that have always been kind of a villain in your life, there is an ending to that. This is the once and for all, I would say, slay from the Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Libra, all cardinal signs, slashing and clashing for once and for all. It's over. It's over. For all those toxic connections, it's mostly relationships right now, too.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with our soul tribe as they come for readings. It's mostly karmic relationships from the past lives that have always fought with you or have always caused a little bit of trouble. Yeah, or a lot.
I love it. Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Those endings that need to be ending, they're ending. We love it.
Yep. It's a victorious new chapter, and this week you will feel it. You will feel it the most within yourself.
One more time for the people at home that don't know astrology so well, Kristen.
Yeah.
Cardinal signs. Who are the cardinal signs again?
We have Capricorn. We have Aries. We have Cancer. We have Libra.
Love it.
Cardinal signs. Yep.
Okay.
Definitely. Very strong. All signs are strong. They all have, their best assets and best, categories. But for some reason, the cardinal signs always have to defeat the devil. Yeah. So I chose to be a Capricorn. You chose to be an Aries. But it's okay. We said, let's do this. We were warriors before. We've probably been all the other signs before, I believe. Right. But this lifetime was to put an end to all of those bad things. Yeah.
We love it. We love it, Kristen. We love it. Soul Tribe. Let's get another poll. Kristen, because I guess you would say that full moon was a tower moment, cutting off ties, cutting off toxicity, cutting off people or things that are holding you back or holding you down. What is the outlook for those individuals who are going to be stepping into their power by
Ooh,
cutting
I love
off
that.
those ties?
Great question. Here we go. Wow, the Chariot. So the Cancer energy of the Chariot. So they're going to push forward. Let's see what else I have here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. I'll just hold them up because that camera, I think, just shut down. But the Empress is a rebirth energy. You think of the Empress as birthing a new beginning. We all do that. We all create. So think about, what are you going to create for your future? Think about what you're manifesting, what you're visualizing. Knight of Pentacles and that Chariot pushing forward. And you are the messengers, what I'm hearing. Usually this comes through the Knight of Pentacles as like, you know, messages are coming to you, which very well could be downloads from spirit. But pay attention to them. You are the messenger though now, and I'll tell you why. What's exactly coming through is your rebirth for a lot of you, maybe not each and every one of you, but your rebirth, it's almost like your next. We all have life purposes and more than one throughout the lifetime because you change. But this next one is, you are the messenger. You are the one that's going to set an example for everything that you've been through. You're going to see yourself in other people now. And you probably already do, but now you're going to play more of a role, and this is the Great Awakening. So that's what this is all about. You're going to play a major role finding those that need help. You're going to be a guide. You're going to help them push forward because you're going to see yourself in a lot of the people that come into your life. New connections are going to form. Doesn't matter if they're awake or not. This is what God, the angels, this is what it's about. This is what we're here for. One of the biggest reasons is to help each other. Doesn't matter what you believe, where you come from, what you've done, whatever. You have to accept with unconditional love. We're all brothers and sisters. This is what it's about. The Great Awakening is about connection, and it's a rise for humanity. If we don't come together and we don't at least find some common ground and stop fighting, because there's people that will, and you have to break those ties, but you want to come together with the people that don't want that kind of war, basically spiritual warfare. You want people to come together regardless of what they've done, where they're, anything. You don't want to judge them. So remember, and I talk about it a lot with Eternal Connections, my deck here, is about activating Christ consciousness. That's the big awakening right now. Through the Great Awakening, it's about Christ consciousness. That's what Trump is also trying to do as well, after he exposes everybody. But the major, biggest plan that he has, and I know from channeling, is to bring the people together, regardless of what they believe and regardless of what they've been fighting about. He wants people to come together. No doubt. That's what this is all about. And your next chapter is connections, connecting others. It's the age of Aquarius, humanitarian. So anything humanitarian, there you go. Yep.
Love it, Kristen. Beautiful. Absolutely love it.
Yes. Thank you. I feel it. I could feel it. I know sometimes I feel like a preacher, but I do feel it. Like it's just rushing through me. That's what it's all about. The Great Awakening, it's about connection with those that are your soul, like connection with your soul. Yeah.
All right. Yep. Now we are going to shift more. I love it, Kristen. Beautiful, beautiful message.
Thank you.
Now we're going to shift kind of more geared toward the geopolitical field, Kristen. So a lot of disappointment so far regarding the Jeffrey Epstein files and them not being released, them not ever existing, a minute taken away from where Jeffrey killed himself in prison. A lot of unanswered questions, and quite frankly, if we're going to be honest, quite disappointing at this point in time.
Quite frankly, is something Trump says.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
It's a little disappointing at this time. We've waited since 2019 when the raid happened on Epstein and the files and everything. So we're going to get into that now. But before we do, can you pull some cards, Kristen, in regard to, are we going to see, what's the energy like for the geopolitical, I guess you would say, arena moving forward for this upcoming week? Do we see any kind of bombshells? Do we see any kind of events that are going to take place that we should be kind of keeping our eyes and ears open to? What do the cards say, Kristen? What's going to happen this week in the geopolitical realm?
Let's see what we get here. Wow. All right, it's the Emperor, you guys. I know it's kind of small.
What I'll do, Kristen, is if you hold up the card, I'll solo you out. So
okay. The Emperor. So this is the Trump card. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Next, let's see what we're getting at. This is good. This is powerful. It's a power play. The whole Epstein files thing. All right, Trump, yes. I know the other day with Pam Bondi, they were in a scene. It's all over the place. You guys all saw it. He's saying, yeah, why is everyone asking about the Epstein files? Like, stop it. You know, he's trying to say, like, stop asking. But that was just staged. I'm telling you, it's staged. Pam Bondi is the one right here, I believe, 10 of Swords. There is a lot of betrayal going on. It is an illusion, what Trump was saying about the Epstein files, okay? The whole thing about, and it's all here. This is all here. Trump, and then we have the illusions, we have the backstabbers, we have the new beginning, we have clean slate for Trump as well. They're not hiding anything regarding Trump. He's not involved in anything bad when it comes to Epstein. I know there's a lot of rumors out there. Truth is, Epstein is alive, and also Pam Bondi she's in the dark, okay? There's a lot of darkness, unfortunately, around her. A darkness in the whole administration. We have a lot of dark betrayers, and that's that 10 of Swords energy. So the illusions, and then we got the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands, but I know that this is her energy posing as the illusion, also as the betrayer. So she is the betrayer. She's actually hiding, I feel, the files. She's also behind the scenes, and Trump knows this. Behind the scenes, they don't get along, and behind the scenes, there's a lot of drama. But what's happening is that they're getting close to the exposure of the administration, the FBI, all the three-letter agencies, all of that exposure. All of them are all a part of hiding all the things about the Epstein list. They're all tied to the trafficking of the children. So it all is going to be a domino effect. But Epstein is alive. He's not gone. And I do believe that he will also be coming forward.
Interesting. I love it. It's going
to be good. It's going to be a very weird, and like this July is weird. It's going to be like, what? Like curveballs. Yeah.
Beautiful. We're not done yet. We're doing a deep dive into this right now. So Kristen, Pam Bondi, I'm going to single her out right here. Pam Bondi. Are you saying that she's dark, or she's dark?
Yes.
Is she compromised? Is she a clone? Has she been replaced? Pam Bondi, can we get a reading on her?
All right. So with Pam Bondi, yes, I do believe she is compromised. Okay. I do believe she's corrupted. She's compromised. I don't think she's a clone. We got the 6 of Swords, but I do feel she's compromised in a way of she's been involved heavily, not only herself, but heavily with those that have been into the bad stuff with the children. So
the purposes only, of course.
Yeah. Her
not really.
Her involvements as well have been intimate relationships with those that have been devious. I have to be careful here with all the dark stuff. So she's had a lot of relations with those intertwined with the Epstein lists. Yes.
You add her up right here, Kristen.
And also, there's also a threat towards her. Okay, so there's a big threat towards her. So they're putting this on pause. That's why they're acting this way. It's on pause because she is also being threatened. They've got her basically where they want her, and they interrogated her. But they're putting this on pause until she comes clean to them, the good guys in the administration, the good ones that are left. So she has to come clean about something, it looks like, in order for them to move forward. They're tricking her that they're not going to release all the stuff. They're not. They're tricking her, but they are. once they get all the goods and information out of her, interrogation style.
When do we believe the Epstein files? Okay, before we get into that, I have another question.
Yeah.
Okay, so Epstein, all of the evidence was seized back in 2019.
Okay.
But then we know that Biden took office in 2021. Did the person playing Biden, Obama, Hillary, the deep state, was there some sort of illusion? Did they kind of, I guess you would say, alter the files and information that was collected by the FBI, the CIA?
Great question. So yes, they did alter the Three of Pentacles. Fits that one. Yeah. So they worked on it. They altered it. They switched things around. But there is the Justice card there. So they are caught. They are busted. So the good guys are aware of this. And then the Four of Pentacles. That's part of the big exposure that's going to take place. Is actually showing that all of those terrible agencies, what they do to cover their own. Well, I don't curse, but you know what I mean. To cover themselves. That's what they're doing. Then it's the whole justice system is also incorporated into this. So it's more than we think. I mean, we know they're
more
bad.
than just a list of pedophiles.
Exactly. It's every system is what's coming to me. It's every single system. And all the people intertwined in them.
So it would be the courts, the judicial system, the FBI, the CIA.
All of them.
All of them from around the globe.
Yes. And, this is just a hold. And what I'm getting is that this is just, it's a flip. I heard the word flip. They're going to flip it. Just right now, they're playing their cards. So Pam Bondi and some others feel like, oh, this is just going to go away. They're just going to write it off. They're not going to expose all of us. But they are. This is just a show. Yeah.
Here's another question for you, Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take to, where is it? Trump just spoke about this maybe a few days or a few minutes ago or a few hours ago, actually. Let me go ahead and play this clip for us.
President, your daughter-in-law said that there should be transparency in the Epstein case. Do you agree with her, sir?
The Attorney General's handled that very well. She's really done a very good job. And I think that when you look at it, you'll understand that. I would like to see that also. But I think the Attorney General, the credibility is very important. And you want credible evidence for something like that. And I think the Attorney General has handled it very well.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No. She's given us just a very quick briefing. And in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen, and I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. Yeah.
You see that?
Next.
Whatever she thinks is credible should be released. So she's no, that's where they're going to get her. Then they're going to come back later and say, well, why'd you leave all this out, Pam?
Love it. I love it. I love it. And he did say credible evidence. So, and he mentioned Comey, who was the director of the FBI. And then he said Obama. And then he said the Biden administration. So, Kristen, I came across this. Say what you will about Dan Bongino. However, he's still the director of the FBI. We know their journey. However, can we pull cards on Dan Bongino, Kristen? Is he good? Sure. Is he working with the alliance? Can we trust him? Or is he just a paid actor by the deep state?
Yeah, let's take a look into him. Dan Bongino. 5 of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Oh. Well, there's been a change, so I don't think it's the original. I think what's happening now. So I don't think it's the original guy. I don't. Look, the back of the deck is the Devil card. But what they're doing is they're using him to do good things. So they're going to use him, and there's things that of action. There's a lot of action here. Things that are going to get done. But I don't believe it's the original guy. So I think that this is more of a clone situation here. But they're going to use him. They're going to use him. It's casting. It's, yeah. So like you said, an actor. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this was just in earlier this morning. It says important. I just confirmed that Dan Bongino was in his FBI office at work yesterday and is working on something very important. Dan was in a positive mood after further internal movement toward Epstein disclosures and transparency. The Trump team is back together and locking in. Kristen, what is he working on that's very important?
Okay. Well, it's already coming through, but hold on, let's see. So it's going to be very spicy. It's going to be dark. It is, okay, it's the tower. It's the tower moment. Yes, he's from the FBI, right? Well, he's actually going to be, they're going to use him to expose a lot of the dirty FBI, CIA, all of that. So this is actually really good. It's exciting. So they're going to torch him, and it's even going to go in through the justice system. So the judges, lawyers, all that. It's all going to be a big tower moment. Explosion. Yes.
About the covering up of the Epstein files and everything
Yes.
that they've done.
Yes.
Regarding the littles or illegal activities.
Yeah, and not only that, but murders that have happened over time. Also, drug overdoses that didn't really happen, but this is what really happened. Even like Matthew Perry type of thing that just popped in my mind. A lot of that, some of the stars that were trying to speak out that they killed, all of that's going to come out as well. Yep.
When I know we can't necessarily tell with tarot about time. Can you give us some sort of time frame on when this is going to be exposed?
Okay. I'm hearing October, but let's see what we get with the cards. 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, there's your 10. And then Libra is the Justice card, is a Libra. So beautiful. I would say October, November-ish. I mean, Libra season.
By the new year, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Very cool.
Love it, Kristen. We love it. You're on fire with the cards. Kristen, where can people go and reach you if they want a private reading?
If you guys would like a private reading, I have lots of openings. I open them all the time. I just add more times. So that's arcanashores.net. I'm going to share screen with that right now. So arcanashores.net. And you can also get a big discount if you use Venmo. I'm doing a little special for everybody because I know how times are. My prices are always reasonable, the most reasonable and the best quality you can find for your best personal readings. I go in depth, a deep dive, and it could be anything that you ask. But yeah, arcanashores.net is where it's at.
Beautiful. We love it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's fun.
All right, Kristen, we're not quite done yet with the cover up. However, we've already played that clip. This is where I want to kind of go to next.
Yeah.
And there's been some Ghislaine Maxwell news recently as of today and yesterday. So we'll share that. But first I want to hear from someone who was in Hollywood herself, Roseanne, on the Ben Johnson show.
American people
Yeah.
are adult enough to accept everything from the JFK, MLK files, from the Epstein files. And I think that's it's about time that the federal government treats us like adults and like we can handle it. The reason why I think this is blowing up in such a PR crisis is because what Epstein has become quite cultural because of the people who were involved. Many of them, Hollywood, types, people that you may or may not have known. You were certainly the queen of Hollywood. And there's this clip that I just can't get out of my mind. And it was from 2020. It's the single best roast of Hollywood I've ever heard from Ricky Gervais. I'm going to play
That was so great.
That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way. So in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you?
You know what, Benny? I don't think he's dead. I think they took him out of there, and, I think he gave everybody up. I don't think he died. Well, when they took it, my son goes, "Don't start, Mom," because I go down a lot of rabbit holes. Maybe they're crazy, maybe they're not. Everything else I've said has come true after everybody said I was crazy. Okay, when they took that body out that's supposed to be Jeffrey Epstein, how come the profile looked just like Anthony Bourdain? It didn't look like no Jeffrey Epstein.
You were the queen of Hollywood. And so when that joke was made, first off, what was your reaction? Maybe you were watching it live at the Golden Globes.
Oh, yeah.
And then 2,
I was mad, Benny.
What do you know? Yeah.
I was like, why am I not up there saying that? Damn, I'm so jealous.
All right, Kristen, we're not done yet. And you know who else isn't dead? Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's wife.
Right.
Arrested for serving 20 years for sex trafficking. However, people want her to speak in Congress. So Ghislaine Maxwell reportedly offers to testify before Congress on the Epstein sex trafficking scheme. Kristen, this was released earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
My question for you and the cards. Will she? Will she testify before Congress?
Wow. 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. It's looking like she's afraid to. That's what I'm getting with that 8 of Cups energy. But with the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, let me look into this. There may be a negotiation. She's going to get talked into it, yes or no. Yeah, I mean, I think that they're going to bribe her. If she does, they're going to give her a way out with something. I think they have something on her, and so they're going to bribe her and say, well, if you testify, and answer them truthfully and spill some beans and everything, then she'll be off the hook a little bit with what they have on her. So there's a little bit of a bribe going on. But at this moment, it looks like she's afraid to.
Will she? I think did the cards say yes or no, or did they give us a maybe?
It's more of a maybe at this time. But I personally, what I'm getting, I feel like she is going to. But the cards are showing that she's afraid to, but she's being bribed. So yeah, I think she will ultimately. Let me see when, if we can get, is it in the coming days? How far away is this? 9 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Probably next month or so. It's going to be dragged out a little bit.
All right, so nothing imminent, nothing close. We know that Jeffrey was not just a billionaire financier or concierge to the billionaires, right? We know he was working with other governmental agencies like a spy.
Yeah.
Whether it be with Israel or whatever the case is, the Israeli government.
Yes.
Does Trump, or the Trump administration, we'll just say Trump, does he have the unedited list of everything that has been linked to Epstein and the files?
Remember when he says, I have it all?
Yeah.
That's just what comes to me. Yeah. But let's see what we get with the cards. Great question. I love this. Okay. Of course. Page of Pentacles. Yes. And he's holding it. You see, he's protecting it. He's got it. He's just laughing at everything going on right now because when he reveals everything that he has, it's all good. He's got them right where he wants them. He wants them to feel like, whew, that was a close one. But he's got them. Yeah, he's collaborating too. And then there's the 10 of Cups. So this is all coming out, you guys. There is a reason why Trump has always said, I have it all. We have it all. Because he does. He has the unedited version.
Is one of the reasons why Trump did not release the Epstein files as of yet, because he's using the Epstein unedited list and information as leverage against everybody to get his, I guess, his administration, his agenda passed through.
Yeah, that was I felt it as a yes as you were asking, and then the cards confirmed. Absolutely. And this Leo card of dominance, yeah, he feels dominant with it. So, of course, he's holding on to it for now. But yes, very cool.
We've known with the Q boards, Kristen, the Q boards, Trump has even said it. Trump has even posted it on his Truth Social, where he put Trump card, exclamation mark.
Yes.
The Epstein files evidence. Is that the Trump card?
Page of Cups, the Tower. I would say so. Yes. Yeah, because this is the key that unlocks the dominoes to fall. So absolutely, this is a huge piece of that chess game. I say so. That is the Trump card. Yep.
So the Epstein files evidence, that's the Trump card.
I think
against
so.
The deep state, against the deep state.
Against the deep state, because they're all tied to it. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant way to go, because they're all tied into it. They can't escape it once it's out. And then they're going to compare the unedited to the edited, and they're going to see all these bad guys are trying to cover themselves. You know, it's going to be pretty good.
Kristen, who's going to be the first arrest that will shock the world?
Wow, we've been asking this question like for years.
We have been for years, but it's been a couple of years since we asked it.
That's true for you and I. Yes.
I have a guess. Do you want me to just pull up a name and then we
can You know, and the people love to know what you're thinking. You know what's coming to you. You're very intuitive as well. I mean, what comes to you? I would love for you to share your input too. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's true.
I want to pull this person up.
Okay.
And then we can get like a yes or no. And if it's a yes, perfect. If it's not, we can pull up more names, Kristen.
Okay, this is fun.
Here it is, Kristen. Is the first arrest, according to the Q board, that will shock the world? I'm trying to get a decent picture. I want to do him justice.
Mm-hmm.
The arrest that will shock the world. Is it none other than 44, Barack Hussein Obama?
Whoa, that one hit me in the face, and hold on, pick it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So he's one of them. What I'm getting is that it's a group at a time. They just forgot to put an S on arrests. The arrests that will shock the world. So it's more than one, because we have the Knight of Swords, the Sun card, the Hermit. But yeah, he is one of them. But who do they announce first? Is it Barack Hussein Obama? 5 of Wands. What's up with all the 5s? 3 Wands. Yeah. So he is, I believe, within that little group. For some reason, there's three of them that get arrested at the same time, and then there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. Yeah, who else do you have? Because he is among them.
Okay.
I feel like it's a group at once. It's a group. Yeah.
A group? Can we ask if it's a group of former presidents?
Yeah. Temperance, 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, which is our trump card. So yes, it is a group. It's a grouping because we've got the 10 of Pentacles there. It has to be. Yeah, the arrest that will shock the world is the president's.
So that would be Bush, Clinton, Barack, Biden.
Biden. Yeah. There's
And we'll
more.
throw Hillary in there too because we hate Hillary.
Of course. It's going to be the whole group of them. All. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get to see this live.
Let's pull it. Will we see this live? Will they air it? For
It came to me, so I think so. 9 of Cups. That's a very satisfied. When you get the 9 of Cups, you see the look on his face. Like you're just very satisfied with life at that moment.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be liberating, and we're all going to feel really good that they're getting what they deserve.
Yes or no, Kristen? Will there also be a doctor who is in that group? I'll pull up his picture.
Dr. Fauci.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. King of Swords, 3 of Cups. And then 8 of Swords captured. Yes. And guys, out there, I'm not looking at the chat, but if you're, wondering, well, is that the clones or the real ones? What is she talking about? Because we have a lot of newcomers here. But yeah, I mean, they're not the real deal. We know that Obama's fake. We know Biden's fake, but it's the ones that are playing them. Yes, we're seeing the justice take place here. Absolutely. All right, Fauci. Yeah, I mean, that's what I got, Jay. I got a King of Swords, 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords captured. So absolutely, he is one of the biggest murderers of our time. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the biggest murderers ever.
Yep.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yep. You nailed it.
Kristen, when will we see these arrests take place? Are we going to see them in the fall? Are we going to see them in the winter? Are we going to have to wait 4 more years?
I don't think we can. Let's see. Is it this fall when all the evil gets arrested? Here we go. 10 of Cups. Hey. 3 of Swords. So when I read the 10 of Cups, it's like the 10th month because we're asking for a time frame. So why not? We're getting the 10, 3 of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups, which is the maximum of fulfillment and like liberation for humanity because these scums will be brought in. So absolutely. I'm going to say it's October. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think it's October. Yeah.
In your opinion, and we can maybe even ask the cards, Kristen, what's going to come first? The new financial system, like Nasara, Jasara, or the first arrest? And while you're pulling, I want to give a shout out to Brenda. Brenda, so glad to have you two back together. Thank you for the super chat. Brenda, much love and light to you. Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Brenda. And for your beautiful comment there. So what I'm getting, and a lot of you might be disappointed, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. But it looks like the arrests have to happen first. So the arrests and the corruption and exposure, those guys have to be handled. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is a Capricorn, and she's very comfortable with her. She has financial stability. So financial stability to the people would happen after these guys are collected. Okay. So it looks like we have to see some of these people brought to justice before the people could be paid back for all the fraudulent claims and all of that. IRS stuff and all that. But that doesn't mean that you won't see a financial abundance of windfall because we have cryptos, we have all the investments, we have silver, gold, all of that, on the side there. But when it comes to like Nasara Jasara or, giving the people a bunch of money, that it looks like it's after the arrest. So that's what I have.
Love it. All right. I'm gonna do another shout out to Mary Jean Divine Starseed. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Love and light to you, Mary Jean. We love it.
Yes, thank you, Mary Jean. Oh yeah. Switching decks. We've got some more questions coming forward, but it's going to be a very explosive fall. I feel that.
Okay, an explosive fall.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Kim
Will the Epstein files evidence, will it indict every single member of Congress and therefore abolish the Congress of the United States?
Ooh, that is the strategy game. The game is on with that. So yes, you are right in alignment with the plan. Trust the plan. That is the plan. So yes, that's what they mean. Like things might look silly and like, why are they doing that? And why isn't this happening? Remember, we got to trust the plan. This is a part of it. Yes, it's very strategic. Mm-hmm.
What is going to, I mean, it runs deep, Kristen. It runs deep. It goes beyond politicians, movie stars, singers, actors. It goes through the banks as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
All the banks involved. We know that, oh my gosh, who was it? It was either JP Morgan Chase or it was the other guy. It was about a year ago. I'll pull up the article where they had to pay victims of sex trafficking because the money went through the banks. I think it was in some sort of Caribbean island. I'll pull it up. I think it was Diamond. I'll pull it up. But Kristen, let's pull cards. Will the release of the Epstein file, the Trump card, will that also bring down the financial system and the banks?
Here we go. Great question. The Knight of Cups. Absolutely. It's coming soon then with the Knight of Cups. And then the Empress and then the King of Cups. So absolutely. Yeah. And then the Hierophant is symbolism as well for all, like for the banks, for the riches, for the richest of the systems controlling everything. That's who's going down because they've been so corrupt for many, many decades. So absolutely. And with that Knight of Cups, it could, it's water. So it's got to be Scorpio is our next water. Scorpio season. Yeah. It's usually an exciting time. And the darkness, Scorpio reveals. The darkness comes to the surface. So that makes sense. Fall. It's happening.
All right, so that was a yes that the card said about it bringing down the bank. So look, here it is, Kristen. This was back in 2023. JP Morgan to pay $75 million to settle lawsuit over ties with Jeffrey Epstein. But according as of today with Pam Bondi, nothing happened. There's nothing there. However, we have jurisdiction here with JP Morgan settling for $75 million over ties with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yep.
So this is all tied with the banks
and
everything involved. It is the Trump card.
Yes, it has to be because it's a domino effect of every system and all the players in it. So yeah, it's a brilliant way to bring them all down.
So this is NBC News. This is lamestream as it gets.
Yeah.
This isn't some fringe website. This is lamestream. Didn't really even make the news. This was back in 2023, September 26th.
Yes. Wow.
Incredible.
Man.
When will he play the Trump card?
Yeah, when is Trump going to play the Trump card, his own card? Let's see. I need the gold deck. Hold on. Let's switch to this. The beautiful gold edges for Trump. Time frame from Spirit. They can tell me winter, spring, summer, fall. Here we go. 6 of Swords. Let's Libra and Scorpio. Because Swords with the next air sign would be Libra, and the next water sign would be Scorpio. So it's all around the same area. So absolutely.
The fall? Did you say
The fall. Yeah. I love this. So October, November. Yeah. Yeah. And it goes with Kim Clement's prediction too. The Great Prophet.
I know. I like his predictions. I love it. But like I've been hearing those. We just don't know the year. But like, yeah, he said it like 10, 15
He said,
long time ago. But it's been those many years before it's even come true.
But he said 2025.
Did he say 2025?
I'll send it to you.
I didn't know it was 2025.
The Great Fall. I mean, I don't know word for word, but I'll send it to you. It's the Great Fall. And it's a weird July, and it's all the evil basically wiped away. Yes. It's pretty cool. Hypnotic November. Harley Ray, I think, threw it out there. That he did say that too. Yeah.
United WR wants to know, what about debt cancellation? Will we start seeing more debt cancellation, maybe student loans, credit card debt, stuff like that?
Ooh, 8 of Wands. So yeah, there's already action being taken towards this. So yes, you will start to see that. There was something I saw in my credit report. I didn't pay it off, but I had something paid off recently, and I didn't do it. So I do believe this is true. So there are things already in action. So take a look at what's going on. Check your credit reports. I'm telling you, there's little things happening. So yeah, it's already in action. Absolutely. And I feel, the credit card, all because the banks, remember, are going down. And the credit card, all that, the debt is going to go away. I wouldn't really worry about it, to be honest. Not telling anyone not to pay it, but if you don't want to pay it, don't pay it.
We are not financial advisors.
No, I'm definitely not. No. But we have to say that because it's YouTube. It's true. Yeah. It's energy. Money is energy. Okay.
All right. So I think we're going to wrap that up with the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, Kristen. But now let's kind of move a little bit into the monetary system. Okay.
Okay.
More so cryptocurrencies. This is kind of where we started doing shows on crypto, right? Pulling. Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull this clip up really quick, and then we'll get into some charts.
Okay.
With a post that the president made about cryptocurrency, that's like, what if this happens, what else are you going to say? This could be exponentially explosive, because when we go to the past and we're like, well, remember when we were skeptics about Bitcoin?
It's ridiculous. Basically virtual currency, the same that you get for blasting aliens in a video game.
Well, Hal Finney and all this stuff, cryptocurrency, and then you're like, Julian Assange in 2011, 2012 accepts donations in Bitcoin. What? Why would he accept Bitcoin? He does. Winklevoss twins, they like Bitcoin. Yeah, those are the Facebook guys, right? Yeah. Richard Branson likes Bitcoin. Richard Branson. Elon Musk in 2014, first time he tweeted about it. Then in 2020, 2021, he bought $1.5 billion of Bitcoin with Tesla. Bill Gates initially said good things. Now he's critical about it. Then you think about institutions when they came in. 2020, MicroStrategy buys $250 million of Bitcoin. What? Why would he buy so much Bitcoin? Then Morgan Stanley. Then others started getting involved. Then BlackRock starts a Bitcoin ETF. 150,000 Bitcoins they buy. Dude, if all of these guys are now looking at this, maybe I ought to consider a little bit of my portfolio being tied to cryptocurrency. And then the president puts this on Truth Social. You ready? President Trump on Sunday announces that he wants to establish a crypto strategic reserve for the U.S. government, kind of like Fort Knox with gold. We're talking crypto. That will include things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP Ripple, Solana, and Cardano. Whoa. The government wants to have a strategic reserve of cryptocurrency. They do. What's left after that? Is this a way of saying confirmation at the highest level that you ought to maybe consider getting into it? Maybe.
All right, Kristen, let me pull up the charts. fan favorite, XRP of the Soul Tribe, absolutely. It pumped quite a bit this week, reaching about $3. It's pulled back a little bit. It's at $2.90. Still not even at its all-time high of about $4, Kristen. Can we get a poll for XRP for the remaining of July 2025? Will it go up? Will it go down? Will it stay the same? Will it explode? Kristen, tell us. XRP.
Yeah. XRP.
Give it to us straight.
Ooh. There is I would say a rise for XRP. This is like the evolving, a card that means evolving. Ace of Wands. I think it's going to go up. We do have Capricorn in here as well. Lots of Capricorn. It's a turning point for the financials. So we've got the Hierophant, Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles as well. I would say for the remainder of July of 2025, XRP, you can expect to see it go up. We're going to see it go up. That's what we're going to see. Evolve, climb.
Beautiful. We love it.
Yes. Yes, the rise of XRP.
All right, Kristen, let's go ahead and go with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's reaching its all-time high. Reached a little bit over 120,000 this past week, let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
What do you forecast with Bitcoin currently right now trading at about 118,000?
Let's see. For the remainder of 2025, July of 2025.
For July.
Okay, so they're giving me Temperance. Their Spirit's also giving us the Judgment card and Ten of Swords. So Bitcoin might kind of do the same activity. It might balance itself out. I think it'll go up a bit, but then kind of balance out and level out a little bit. So it's not going to have as much as excitement as XRP. I think XRP is going to have more of the excitement. Bitcoin's going to go up and then kind of balance out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Rapid fire here. This is
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency Minute. What about, Kristen, if we look at Stellar, XLM, currently trading at about 45 cents. I believe its all-time high was around 70 cents or so, give or take. Kristen, Stellar, XLM, what do you see? What's the forecast for the remaining of July?
Ooh, King of Pentacles. So very stable. It's going to be kind of stabilized. I do think it'll be green, but it's going to be stabilized because all of these cards here are very stable. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So it's going to do pretty well, but really stable.
Stable. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if those who in the chat, if you guys want to have a crypto read by Kristen, go ahead and send that in. If you want a personal reading so she could go more in depth, maybe with your entire portfolio. Again, she's not a financial advisor, but she is absolutely on fire, muy caliente with these tarot cards. Might be able to help out some.
Yes.
Shout out to Jolene. Jolene says, aloha from Hawaii. Will Hawaii become sovereign at the same time we see the rise of the Lumera?
Ooh.
Mahalo.
Let's see. Thank you, Jolene. Let's see. Will Hawaii become sovereign at the same time we see the rise of Lemuria? Here we go. Beautiful. I think that, Jolene, you're very intuitive, and I think that you're right on, because it's giving me a yes, definitely. Spirit's giving us Queen of Swords, Two of Cups. So it is going to happen. I mean, this is symbolism for Lemuria and what's happening. You know, this is the charge, the rise. So absolutely. Yeah, I like this. Beautiful question.
Beautiful question. Beautiful Soul Tribe. What a beautiful day. We love it. Absolutely.
I know. Yes.
We have a lot of gold and silver bugs in the Soul Tribe as well. And they would also like to know kind of the precious metals market. So we'll start off with gold.
Okay.
Gold right now is trading at about 30. about $3,340. It reached an all-time high. I want to say it was like $3,500, close to 35, about 3,400. So it's kind of still staying the same. Yeah, it reached its all-time high of about 34, 33. So right now, Kristen, it's about $100 away from its all-time high. What can you forecast for the remaining of July for gold?
Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. It's going to repeat its past activity. So it's going to bring fulfillment, just like it has done in the past. And then it looks like it's going to balance out. It's going to be stabilized here. But we are going to see some action. It's going to definitely make some people happy because this is a grand fulfillment, the Ace of Cups card. So think of a full cup. Think of gold on the rise. So it's going to do very well and then balance out. Yeah.
Okay. Will it reach an all-time high? Will it surpass $3,500 in the month of July?
I'm hearing it's a repeat of what it did in the past that made people happy. We have the 10 of Cups.
Okay.
So something that it did in the past that made people very happy, 10 of Cups happy. So that means like it was very giving and they were pleased and they used, what they needed from it. But absolutely. So I would say that's a yes. The cards that we got, that's a yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's gold. How about my personal favorite, silver? Silver's trading at about $38 an ounce right now. That's its all-time high of about almost $39, Kristen. Almost 39. Its all-time high was $38.67. So, silver for the remaining month of July. What do you forecast?
Silver. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. So if you have it, hold on to it. If you can get more, get more. This is really good. So what we're going to see with silver is going to do better than gold. It's going to cause some, people are going to be very excited. This is a lot of excitement. And with the Knight of Wands, it means it happens quickly. It's out of the blue. We're going to be very happy with silver. That's why it's telling you the first card that came out. That's what I heard. If you got it, hold it. If you can get more, get more. So, yeah, silver I think is where it's at. So the best out of all of these is like XRP, silver, and gold, I think are the ones that stand out right now for July.
Right. All right, it's beautiful. Silver, I want to say its all-time high. What was that? 2011? About 40.
Whoa.
Depending on what charts you look at, all-time high was about $45. Some maybe even $50. That's just spot price, not including the premium that you have to pay if you want to hold on to your physical, which is about 20. It could be about anywhere between 15 to 25% extra just to hold the actual physical coin. Kristen, let's just ask it point blank. Will silver reach and surpass? Will it surpass its previous all-time high in the month of July for silver?
Silver. Ooh, we're receiving silver with the Page of Swords, silver sword. That'd be a yes. Three of Pentacles and the Sun card. Sun card is Leo. The end of July is Leo. Right here. So I'm thinking it's probably towards the end of July, as soon as Leo hits, which I love that time of year. It's a great time. And it makes sense. As we head into Leo, it's a fire sign. So it's definitely things pick up, things take action, dominating. So yes, I believe so.
All right. Silver sounds like it's going to be moving quickly. Same with XRP and then gold. We love it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yes, definitely. Cool.
When can the Soul Tribe see you again, Kristen? When are you going to be on next?
let's see. Today's Tuesday, so I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Thursday
morning.
Thursday morning.
Yes, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 8 Pacific.
Jill wants to know, can anyone suggest where to safely acquire silver? So I would recommend going to a local coin shop, a local gold and silver dealer. I'm pretty blessed to have quite a few around in my area, so I'm not quite sure where you live, Jill, but that would probably be the best place to get it. I've never ordered silver online through one of those big websites like AppMex or JD Bullion or whatever the case is. I mean, you're dealing with a lot of money, and then for them, you have to, one, pay for a higher premium, and then two, the shipping and handling. So your dollar cost average is going to be a little bit higher than visiting like your local coin shop. And people buy gold and silver all the time. That would be my suggestion, is to go to a local coin shop and then just do your transactions.
Yeah. Very nice.
Harley Ray Crystal Shop, they say moneymetals.com. So if they've done it and they say it's good, then do what Harley Ray Crystal Shop does too. moneymetals.com. Maybe they can be a sponsor of the show. moneymetals.com.
Moneymetals.com. Interesting, yeah.
We love it. I don't see any more super chats coming through from the Soul Tribe, Kristen. We want to say thank you to everyone who was watching. Watch this show in the future.
Definitely, yes. Everyone watching now, everyone watching later, tomorrow morning, and so on. Thank you guys all. We appreciate it. Share it, like it. It takes a second to like it, and I know you will. But it helps us. It helps the algorithm, keeps us moving, and people seeing us that haven't ever seen us before. So yeah, thank you all very much.
Where can they find your beautiful cards, Kristen? Where can someone buy your beautiful tarot cards that you designed?
Yeah, I love them so much. It's all I use now. With the beautiful gold, if you want them, I have them on special order because I am also adding the names of them at the very bottom of each one to help everyone that's more at a beginning stage. Those of you that already have these when they came out, they were more advanced. But if you're interested in getting them with the names on them on each one, that's by special order. So you're going to want to go to my email me. I'll put you on the list, put your order in. So that's starcanishores@gmail.com. I thought I had a banner for it, but I don't. Here's one, but it's a different class. It's a different one. It's for a class. But for the cards, email, let me know you want them. I'll put you on the list, and I'll put your order right in. And yeah, that's where you can get them. If you're looking for the other deck, Eternal Connections, that's on my website, arcanashores.net. So that's where you can find them.
Love it. They're absolutely beautiful. I've seen them in person. They're even more beautiful in person, if you know what I mean, Christy.
Thank you. Oh, I know. And little Avery Grace loved them too.
All right, this is going to wrap up today's show. Kristen and I will be back on live, the dynamic duo, the Wonder Twins, if you will. We'll be back this Sunday at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard, 6 o'clock Eastern. Don't want to wear Kristen out too much because she does readings throughout the day. She has another show going on, and then we have so as we warm up and get into the rhythm of things, shows will be a little bit longer. Have your super chats ready, send them in, and we'll get the ball rolling. We'll go ahead and answer and ask all your questions and get to the bottom of this movie, as they say, Kristen.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure. I love having the best host ever on any podcast right here, back where he belongs, where he started it all, Arcana Shore. So thank you for being here.
Beautiful. We love it. I love doing the show with you. And we will be back together Sunday, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard, 6 o'clock Eastern. Until then, much love and much light to the Light Warrior, the Soul Tribe. Bye.
Bye. We'll see you Sunday.